Hello! We have a nice and easy cool down. The entire thing will be on the floor, so we'd like to grab a mat. This would be the time to do so. You can take off your shoes. Just relax. Find a crisscross position or anything that's comfortable and just start to rotate your head in one direction at your own timing.
Wake up with no alarm.
Maybe switch to the other side.
Fresh hot coffee and a big old mug. Can't wait to get my face in the morning sun. Yeah.
Good, let's hold it to one side and just gently pull down as you push down the opposite shoulder. So you're really feeling that stretch. And just take a moment to check in on your day. Switch sides. Are you just finishing a workout? Or are you just coming to this stretch for some movement in your day? Good, take that neck, stretch it down. Gently. And hands behind your back, just stretch out for a moment. Release those arms, take that arm across, drop your shoulders and look to the other side. When I was just getting dressed today for this workout, I saw this shirt and it reminded me, switch side, this is from a festival my sister and I go to called Maryland Death Fest. I like metal music, okay? So it's called Maryland Death Fest. It's 4 days of like heavy death metal. It is so much fun. But this year, take that arm up, reach across. We've gone a couple times, but this year I'm 31 now. And I finally started to feel like the next day waking up being like, just like feeling everything. So I started doing like 15-minute stretches in the morning, and it made all the difference in the mosh pits. It really did. Find a butterfly. So maybe you're not like preparing to like duke it out in a mosh pit, but life sometimes you wake up and you're like, oh, I need that little stretch. This is for you. Try to take that nose to your toes. But honestly, even if you don't like rock music, take it to the side. If you ever have the opportunity to go to a metal show and like get in a mosh pit, there is no better therapy. And I'm a big fan of therapy, talk therapy. I went to grad school for counseling. I didn't finish because I quit and joined the Nick City Dancers. But I'm a big believer in talk therapy. But that shit can be expensive. And know what's not expensive? A mosh pit. Okay, take those legs together, shake it out. We're gonna take one leg in front, one leg behind. Let me angle a little bit better. And you're just gonna rotate side to side. So you're trying to make like 2-ish 90-degree angles. And you should feel it in your hips, yeah? We spend a lot of time in the sagittal plane of motion, which just means forward and back. Think like the movement pattern you make when you're running or when you're cycling, yeah? Like our hips go forward and back. We don't spend a lot of time transverse, rotating through that hip joint, even though it's a ball and socket, like it wants that rotation, right? So throwing in a couple of these and really thinking of pushing that hip forward through it, delicious. Feels so good. Maybe one more each side. Nice. Okay, let's find ourselves on all fours. And here I want you to make circles with your spine, allowing your head to also react to it. Maybe you need some meows, maybe you need some moos. Get it? Cat cow. Being a fitness instructor has really like turned me into a dad when it comes to like jokes. Everything is just a dad joke. So the reason I'm not giving you a lot of guidance here is because you just kind of have to feel out what feels good. Try to get into some positions that might be like a little ugly, but they feel good. You feel that stretch. Yes, okay, let's take one leg forward, doesn't matter which, we're going to do both. Now you're gonna lean forward into your hip and then push back, flexing that toe back to you. It's not gonna get there, but that's what you're imagining. Forward and back. And this is you moving in that sagittal plane that we already talked about. Stretching out that hip. Now, option to stay here and maybe lift that back leg up, grabbing your toe. If that's not available to you, you could just continue pushing forward and back like we were just doing. And let's go back to that flow for a moment. Okay, take one hand to your knee, same leg forward, tuck your toes and lift that leg, or excuse me, lift your knee up. Reach up to the ceiling and then let your arms slightly fall further open like you're reaching behind you. It's only gonna be a few inches of a difference. Take it down, reset, kind of shake it out. Let's do it again, lifting up. Opening that chest straight up to the ceiling at first, then letting it fall further open. Take it down, you're gonna tuck that leg underneath, spinal twist here. You're in a little bit of a pretzel. Let's do the other side. So switch your legs. Forward and back. Flow at your own speed. The reason I keep saying that is we're all gonna hold our tension. We're all gonna get sore in like different areas. So whenever you hit a spot that feels a little crunchy, feels like it needs a little extra love, you'll know it when you feel it. Like maybe it's right here. I want you to just sink into that. Breathe into that. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Stretching is such an individual thing. Where like in our dance classes, I can teach you how to sit in your hip. I can teach you how to like make that arm move look a little more like funky and natural than stiff. Stretching is gonna look different on everyone. Now I'm gonna look away from you for a moment. Just listen to me, I know you got it. You're gonna tuck that knee, or lift your knee. Reach that arm up to the ceiling. Then let it slightly fall further open. Breathe, breathe. Release down. Little rest. Do it again. Lift your knee up to the ceiling and open. Hand comes down. You're gonna tuck that knee underneath. You are spinal twisting as if someone behind you called your name and you're like, what? Like, what'd you say? You're trying to look over that shoulder. Spinal twist. Deep breaths. Okay, release from there. Pull up your pants. Ooh, we're gonna go into a down dog first. So swing those legs around. Find a down dog. Now it's easy to just kind of like hang out here. I want you to push your chest through your shoulders, pushing that chest through your arms, trying to reach your tailbone up to the ceiling, and then pedal your feet. So you're feeling the opposition with the crown of your head reaching down and your tailbone reaching all the way up. Feeling that elongation in your spine. Maybe add a little like rotation with your chest, moving around down there. 3, 2, okay, now let's come down to the ground. Lay all the way down. Take one of your legs, squeeze her in. Just rotate in that hip joint. Other direction. 123. Did you hear that lyric? Switch sides. Or excuse me, reach it over. She wants to live until she's 123. I don't think I do. Honestly, I'm good. I was on a dating app the other day and someone was talking about like AI and they were like, don't be scared. It's not scary. And I was like, I'm not scared because I don't plan on like being around for that. Like, yes, it's scary to think about now, but like, we're all gonna be gone by the time that gets to like iRobot, Will Smith movie, scary level. Right? Right? Maybe I'm a little worried. But definitely not living to 123. Let it fall over. Think of keeping that shoulder down as you do that spinal twist. If anyone ever wants to chat about like conspiracy theories and where the world is going, I'm your girl. I'm like actively containing the crazy-eyed conspiracy rants right now that I want to go on. I'm like, nope, relaxing vibes. Relaxing vibes. But if you ever want to rant, DM me. Okay, let's come center. For the next couple seconds, a little less than a minute, palms up to the ceiling. We're not going to talk, just deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. Take one more deep breath in through your nose. Let it out through your mouth. Now you are at home. You can lay on this ground as long as you would like. But if you're ready to continue on through that day, rock and roll yourselves up to a seated position. Thank you for taking a few minutes and stretching it out with me. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling connected to my body. I'm feeling ready to go. I hope you feel the same. My name is Molly, and I will see you next time.